The Death of Superman Part 12 sees Batman discover a piece of kryptonite in the Hall of Justice rubble, telling Green Lantern that Superman gave it to him after he lost control one time. In the past, Lex Luthor looks over his newly created warsuits, which he made under the guise of a military application, but really he wanted to use them against Superman. Entering the suit, Lex intends to test it to ensure a specific outcome from his test. At the Daily Planet, Clark is alerted to a bridge disaster, and when arriving at the scene, he finds the bridge cracking and the people on top of it in danger. Racing to fix it, he tells the people to clear the bridge, but soon he finds it difficult to hold up. The cracks begin to glow thanks to kryptonite in them as Lex arrives, using his new war suit to save the bridge instead of Superman, who is overcome by the kryptonite and falls into the river below. Superman himself is saved by some bystanders who drag him onto shore and tell him that Lex Luthor saved the bridge. Clark realizes that he felt strange, and looking at his hands he finds trace amounts of kryptonite dust. Looking up at the bridge, he can see that the kryptonite is in the cracks and inside Luthor's new warsuit, embedded in its chest piece. Washing the dust off, Superman helps remove cars from the bridge as Lex braces it. Later, as Lex heads back to his office, Superman confronts him, demanding he come clean about deliberately damaging the bridge so he could save the day. Superman uses his heat vision to blow a hole in Lex's armor, causing the kryptonite crystal to fall into the streets below. Superman warns Lex that next time he puts the city in danger to prove something, he won't hold back. Days later, Superman brings the rock to Batman, saying that what if Lex was right and at some time Superman can't control himself. Therefore, he gives the rock to Batman, telling him to use it against him if he can't ever be stopped. In the present, Batman tells Cyborg and the other heroes gathered that he never had to use it, and Victor says Superman never acted full of himself and showed them what it means to be human. Soon the Cyborg Superman arrives, wondering if the League want him to repair the hall, but the suspicious heroes tell him that they will do it themselves. Now that the League have met the Cyborg Superman, they know it not to be the real Superman, and almost like he has a Luthor-like arrogance. Batman says that he was tempted to open the kryptonite box to see if it would work on this Superman, or if it would work on any of the 4 pretenders that have shown up since Superman's death. The Death of Superman Part 12 was an alright ending to what is essentially quote-unquote Chapter 1 of this Death of Superman story. I'm kinda surprised that they ended it here, since I expected them to go through the entire Justice League and maybe even some of Superman's supporting cast with these one-off stories about how Superman changed their lives or how he affected it or something. I didn't really like how quick this issue kind of felt, and how previous issues Superman was kind of acting like a Superman. He wasn't acting like the New 52 Superman, which is what the animated movies are based off of, yet here he does, meaning he's like threatening to kill Lex if he gets out of control, and just generally acting kind of a little headstrong. The art also returns to the crappy style we saw in the first few issues, which didn't really make much sense to me since it was just this one issue, whereas every issue before it was actually quite decent looking art. I'm looking forward to seeing if this continues closer to the release of the second part of the Death of Superman animated film and what other stories they will tell. However, I'm going to give this issue a 6.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.